Pero as of now, ayun nga po, I've only been able to collaborate with Zach so far, and I'm just so happy kasi Zach and I are from the same batch of the Voice Kids. Team Sarah po ako, Team Bamboo siya at the time. And 7 years later, here we are collaborating on my single and even his single na Binibini. We were just so happy to be able to do this now. And yeah, hopefully in the future po, maka-collaborate pa po ako with other artists as well.
My last question is, are you brewing another genre of music? You're exploring a different genre of music still now? Or medyo fix ka muna at one particular project you're doing?
Right now, of course, I wanna explore more genres po na pwede kong gawin and release kasi medyo sinimulan namin yun sa single ko from 2019, yung Sasagipin Kita, which is alternative po. Something I haven't done before in my original songs. And then yung Believe in Christmas, which I released in 2020 naman, na parang pop R&B na ibang tunog din po ibang Darren. And then now with Tama na urban pop naman siya. So yeah, I wanna explore and try out different genres for my own singles as well. And ano po I feel like you just have to keep on being creative with yourself kasi the creative process never stops unless you want it to, you know. You have to just keep working on it and stay driven po talaga.
Congratulations. Thank you very much, Darren. Thank you, Sam. And thank you to everybody. Congratulations po.
Thank you for joining us and thank you for your questions. Wow, I got so excited, Darren, talaga, for your new era now.
Thank you.
All about this.
When you interviewed me in Canada, back in Mix, you know, I was very unsure pa nung mga sagot ko pa noon, and now I'm more prepared.
I'm so proud.
Wait.
Wow.
Wait.
Darren, I'm so proud. And just everyone, I remember me and Darren were talking about growth a lot, diba, during that interview. And the amount that you've grown since that time. I'm so proud. Wow. I love it. But okay, let's get to our next questions coming from Von Belnario of One News.
Hi, Darren. Congratulations on your upcoming concert.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, Darren, syempre napansin din namin ng mga audience and listeners and fans mo na talagang nagbago na rin yung range ng boses mo, no? From being a belter when you were younger, ngayon medyo nagpapaka-R&B ka na, no? So, how are you adjusting your range now that your voice changes and sabi mo nga, it becomes mature?
Yun nga po. Yeah, definitely a different Darren now in terms of sound if you compare it from the Darren ng The Voice Kids po. Pero I'm just happy that, you know, my voice didn't change too drastically. I'm still able to sing, you know, songs that I used to sing before. And if ever po kung kailangan talaga, you know, we can always bring the key down. Like, especially if it's like a Whitney Houston song na gusto ko pong kantahin, pwede namang babaan and still give that same impact sa kanta. So, you know, I'm just happy din na kasi there was a time in my career nung tawag dito, nung dumadaan po ako sa puberty na talagang nawala yung falsetto ko. Sabi ko, shucks, babalik pa kaya to? And then it did, and my voice came back na mas buo po. Kasi nung yung Darren dati medyo mas matinis lang, basta mataas lang yung boses. Ngayon, mas whole na siya pakinggan, may katawan na siya kumbaga. And those are a lot of the comments that I hear din po from people I work with now. And it's just nakakakilig kasi like when I started doing ASAP po again dun sa first cycle ko when I got back, like Tita Regine, Tito Martin, Tito Gary were saying you should sing more songs na yung nasa lower register because we did the Greatest Showdown and I did a duet with Miss Regine na Both Sides Now, and yung atake ko po dun parang peg ko si Josh Groban, and they heard that placement and they really liked it and they were like, you should try more songs na ganun yung boses mo, so maybe I'll do more of that. And I'm happy kasi isang nakakatawang comment na nabasa ko was when I did my birthday prod po sa ASAP. I did Phantom of the Opera, natatawa sila kasi I did both the female and the male parts. So, it's something I'd say na I'm really happy that I can still do now that I'm 20, is still reach those notes, especially, for example, yung climax nga po ng Phantom of the Opera and stuff like that. And I hope na I'm still trying to, learn different placements para mas madali po yung pag-reach ng mga notes na yun. But I just want to maintain my range now, and hopefully hindi na po siya magbago pa or bumaba pa, kasi I'm really enjoying singing, especially since I just got back.
Oo, kami rin, nag-e-enjoy rin kami sa bagong boses na ino-offer mo sa audience mo, no? Of course, kanina pinag-uusapan pa rin natin yung pagiging mature mo when it comes to your voice, to your talent, and to being a performer. Now that you're about to celebrate, sabi mo nga in general, your 10th year anniversary, because you started earlier then before The Voice Kids, no? What does maturity mean to you personally and career-wise?
Maturity po para sa akin, well, one example as a person, dati sobrang ano po ako pag may topic ako that I disagree on or something like that, talagang gusto kong kalabanin yung kausap ko. Hindi naman kalabanin, pero like, if for example, if my opinion is different from my teams or my parents and stuff like that, I really have a lot to say. And now I've learned to kind of take in their opinion first, kind of think about it and stuff like that, and then saka ko po ibibigay yung opinion ko in a more calm manner and stuff like that. And I guess that's one sign of maturity or maturing already. Other things as well na napansin ko po sa sarili ko, like what I said earlier, I'd say mas independent na po ako rin in some ways, kasi mahirap din na you're always depending on someone your whole life. Parati kang nakarely sa mga ibang tao, and isa yun sa mga nawala sa akin during the pandemic, especially when I flew to Canada, na talagang ako lang po talaga nagpo-produce ng vocals ko, nagsiset up ng lights and studio sa bahay and stuff like that. Siyempre wala namang RM, wala namang team na nandun na tutulungan ka, and I'm happy that my family is always there to help. Pero ayun din po siguro isang sign ng maturity and adulting and stuff like that. But I'm also I guess more open to new possibilities as well. I'm not afraid anymore to step out of my comfort zone, and I guess that's also another sign of maturity, not just as a person po, but as an artist as well, kasi I really wanna try exploring pa different genres, and not just in singing po, pati in dancing. Like, kaya ko bang gawin to, kaya ko bang ma-achieve yung ganitong style, kasi yun nga po, a lot of the times I would only dance mga safe na alam kong kaya kong gawin.
Safe steps, kumbaga.
Yeah, especially sa ASAP. Pero itong concert po na to, talagang yung D-Grind, especially sina Teacher Jobel, talagang kung ano-ano pong pinaggagawa sa akin, and it's something that I'm happy they did, kasi nung sinesend po nila yung mga rehearsal videos nila prior to the rehearsals with me, talagang sabi ko, sir, kaya ko po ba yan? Kasi parang kakabalik ko lang, hindi ko alam kung kaya nang i-register agad po nung utak ko yung mga steps na ganyan, and it's talagang mas complicated na yung mga pinapasayaw po nila sa akin, and nagugulat din ako sa sarili ko na kaya ko rin naman palang masundan. Yeah, ayun nga po, I guess that's another sign of maturity as well, as just to not stop yourself and not keep yourself boxed in. Yeah, kasi for the longest time sobrang mahiyain po ako. Until now, sobrang mahiyain pa rin, pero sa stage mas confident na po ako, and also as an artist.
Wow. That's good to hear that you're growing and learning all at the same time, diba? Yeah. Congratulations, Darren, in advance, and keep safe. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Vaughn, for your questions. And now, next up, we have Ramon Jacinto Matar from Lionhear TV.
Hello, Darren. Congratulations on the online concert.
Hello po, thank you so much.
So my first question is, ano yung challenges na na-encounter mo during dun sa yung home run concert mo? And how did you overcome it?
Well, I guess one major challenge po talaga na pinagdaanan namin, not just me, my whole team, was someone testing positive as we were, in the middle of preparing for the show and all of that. Kasi talagang ang hirap po nun kasi lahat kami, we were already so prepared for the show sana na gagawin on May 30. And then biglang lahat po kami naka-PUI, all on self-quarantine, self-isolation for 14 days. So it was really a tough time for all of us. Pero, we were able to overcome it. At ngayon po we're back to rehearsing. And yeah, another challenge siguro po was finding ways to make familiar songs sound different. Parang, for example, kapag tumugtog na yung intro, hindi mo akalain na, ito pala yung kantang yun, which is something that I was mind blown nung ginawa po ni Sir Sok kasi with the time given to him, it's really impressive yung lahat po ng mga ginawa niya sa mga original songs ko nakakantahin ko, and yung mga twists na ginawa niya sa mga songs na familiar po sa tao na hindi ko pa nakakanta. So things like that, I guess that was one challenge as well. Bukod po sa dancing na sinabi ko na kanina, that was also very challenging for me. And siguro yung tawag dito, kasi 1 year nga po akong hindi kumanta ng ganitong dire-diretso. So sa rehearsals ngayon, I'm still trying to find places where I can rest my voice and kind of change my placement, and kung saan po yung mga kantang talagang kailangan niya ng mas powerful na placement. So ayun po, yun yung mga pinag-aaralan ko ngayon. And I guess those are some of the challenges that we have faced so far po.
So yun, nabanggit mo nga kanina yung kino-consider mo yung home run concert as the home run for your career. So, what are you looking forward to naman this 2021 that would be a next milestone for the Darren?
2021, oh my gosh. Well, hopefully, we can go back to staging live events po. If we reach herd immunity, kasi sobrang nakakaingit yung US pinapakita nilang may live audience na po, they have herd immunity, maraming hindi na nakamask sa mga iba't ibang, pati sa like sa NBA and also sa mga different award shows like the iHeart Radio show that happened recently. So stuff like that, hopefully we can start doing again in 2021 or even by the end of this year po sana. Pero in 2021 I just wanna keep on releasing more music and hopefully stage another concert, not just virtual but in an actual in an actual venue na po if pwede na. Pero if that doesn't happen, I just wanna keep on trying out new things, and I don't want to parang okay, nagawa ko na to, okay na yun. Parang ayoko pong makarating sa point na parang hindi na ako creative, parang tumigil na ako sa pagiging curious sa kung ano pang pwede kong gawin in my career. So in 2021 I want people to expect bigger things from me, and ayun po, more growth din, kasi syempre parang going into adulthood, like transitioning into being an adult, it's still kind of confusing sometimes. Like every day is a learning experience, and every day is a chance to kind of redeem yourself. If you have times where you didn't know what to do in the past, well, now you can try and figure it out and gawin siya ng tama. So ayun po.
Thank you
po.
Thank you, RJ, for your questions. Can I just say, Darren, you're younger than me, pero na-inspire ako sa sinabi mo about adulting. Wow.
Thank you.
We love this. We stand this adulting, Darren. But yes, but next, let's get to our next questions coming from Charmy Joy Pagulong of the Philippine Star.
Hello po.
Hey, Darren. So yung unang question ko, ano yung mga na-experience mo na awkward teenage phase or moment while growing up?
Oh my gosh. Well, syempre po yung boses ko was one of the more major things talaga that was very awkward for me as well. Kasi it like my transition into being an adult, batag dito, yun nga, nung nangyari po yung puberty sa akin, it was kind of late already actually. I was 16 turning 17, and that's when my voice started to kind of change, and I really didn't know what to do. And that's also the time na nagsimula na po akong mag-start ng vocal lessons with different coaches as well, and it really helped a lot in terms of vocal placements and stuff like that, kung paano yung atake sa mga iba't ibang kanta. So yun po yung isa sa mga medyo challenging phases nung nagbibinata po ako. And then what else? I guess this isn't really awkward, but it was mas medyo nakakatawa kasi a lot of people who I haven't seen since The Voice Kids, pag nakikita na nila ako ngayon, or when I was going through puberty, was yung height ko po biglang talagang tumangkad ako ng, ewan ko rin po kung saan nanggaling kasi no one's really tall in my family, so I guess that's one surprising thing for all of us po talaga na unexpected din and kind of weird kasi saan nanggaling yung height mo? Yun po yung isang comment parati ng pamilya ko and stuff like that. So yeah, my voice, my height, what else? Yeah, I guess those are the most major things that I went through during puberty po.
Alright. So yung second question, what personal realizations, including career, have you learned during pandemic lockdown?
Personal realizations. Yun nga po, aside from what I said earlier na you can't always be dependent on someone, I guess ito pong kasabihan na be grateful for the small things in life. Kasi I would already say that before the pandemic even happened. But now it has such a whole different meaning to me because, you know, ang laking bagay na may trabaho po tayo, and, you know, we all know that not everyone is able to work in the midst of the pandemic. And also, you know, staying healthy is already one big thing for me. And I guess you really just have to see the silver lining po in everything kasi even though we're in a pandemic right now, you know, we're still able to, you know, kahit papano spread a bit of positivity to everyone, kami pong mga artists as well. And you also have to look at the bright side of things. Yun nga po, kahit nagka-lockdown na at lahat-lahat, nakauwi naman ako sa Canada and I got to spend a year with my family, which I haven't done in 6 years. Usually I would only stay in Canada for a week or two and then kailangan ko na pong bumalik ulit sa Pilipinas. So yeah, there's always hidden blessings in stuff like this. And what other realizations have I had? Ayun nga po siguro, like what I said earlier, growing up and being more mature, it really helped yung pag-uwi ko po sa Canada during the pandemic.
Alright. Thank you, Darren, and thank you, Sam.
Thank you po.
Thank you. Thank you, Charmy, for joining us. Next up, we have June Rigonan of Rated J.
Hi, good afternoon. Hi, Darren.
Oh, I love this.
Hi.
I know I don't want to spoil anything pa, pero yun nga po, since malapit na po yung concert, anong araw na ba ngayon? Yun nga po, June 8 na. So it's less than 11 days away, and nakita ko na yung mga ipapasuot po sa akin ni Kuya Rodel, my stylist for the concert, and I was so shocked na talagang na-incorporate niya po yung bagong Darren sa isusuot ko dun sa concert, sa show. As in, ibang look siya from what people saw on ASAP and from my previous concerts before that I have staged. Yun nga po, mas mature din siya, and medyo mas yeah, it shows a bit more skin, and you know, it's you know, you can still maintain a wholesome image even if you show a bit of skin here and there and stuff like that, and part din siya ng growing up po para sa akin. Pero yung talagang overall look, is something that I was really surprised with kasi may mga damit siyang pinakita sa akin na never ko pa na-try and I was never confident na isuot. And now, I'm really excited kasi it's a different look po talaga overall, and that's something that you can all look forward to in the concert as well, aside from the new sound and stuff like that.